investigation if we can do one out there?
We had one. I don't believe that there was a conspiracy.
You don't think there was World Trade Center 7 or anything that they left out?
What about page 286 of the commission report where the firefighters encountered badly burned civilians in the lobby?
They encountered what?
They encountered badly burned civilians in the lobby.
Well, that seems to make sense.
Does the jet fuel could go down that far though?
There were secondary explosions, first responders.
No, it's that people got down the lobby who were hurt.
No.
There was explosions.
You can't travel 90 floors.
The Benet Brothers film,
when they went into the lobby there, they had all the shattered glass and everything on the first floors.
Well, he entered the building. One of the first responders entered the building, and on his way out, then he encountered the broken glass. It wasn't until later that they witnessed these secondary explosions.
I'm not a 9/11 conspiracist.
Oh, it's facts, sir. I have over 200 documentary DVDs.
Well, I know there's a lot of DVDs, but I mean,
you want a couple?
What do you think of? I mean, what can I ask you? What do you think about World Trade Center 7? How can a building, a 47-story building, fall 6.5 seconds, basically free fall, and then you have Larry Silverstein, like 2 years later, saying that, yeah, we decided the fires were out of control and we decided to pull it. I mean, what else does that mean besides?
You know, I just think that
if the people ask for it, will you support a new investigation?
I would love to see this evidence. I don't believe it, and you know, if I see, I'll see a tape. Give me a tape.
Thank you. It's true. I mean, have you seen any of the ones like even 9/11 Press for Truth or 9/11 Mysteries? The guy that made 9/11 Mysteries, he started out trying to say, well, there's no way you guys can be right. I'm going to prove you wrong. And by the time he was done making his film, he was like, man, what the heck was I thinking? And it's pretty bad.
So you don't think that the Bush administration?
I think it reaches out a lot farther than that, but I think, I mean, even with Project for a New American Century 97, they're saying, hey, we need a new Pearl Harbor to get the people behind the war that we can drag on. And I mean, they're doing everything they want.
The planes flew in, right?
William Rodriguez.
Yeah. There's so many people who own holograms, and they get bridged with us, or it was reptile people. We're just... Really, like we asked you, we just want a new investigation, one that reports all of the story, not just chunks missing, and like especially World Trade Center.
Rodriguez, right there, that card we gave you. He's coming to Minneapolis. He was honored by the White House 3 times now for being a hero 9/11. He was the key master of, you know, he went and unlocked all the doors for the firefighters, saying, you know, explosions were going on the whole time, and even one before the planes hit that pushed him upwards. It was in basement level 3, according to his estimates, being in basement level 2. That's where one of the burned civilians came from. He was in basement level 3, and then when he came up to William Rodriguez's level, his skin was falling out of his face. This was it within seconds before the planes hit. They came from the basement, and I'll tell you that there was only 2 or 3 elevators per tower that went from the top to the bottom, and they stopped at the lobby, so there's no way jet fuel went into the basement from the 90s. If someone showed me evidence of, you know, the jet fuel actually leaking down the elevator shafts, which FEMA says, but NIST has said no, that didn't happen, then explain to me how we had the burned civilians on the first floor.
I'll look at these. Okay? Taking a break now.
I know. Good luck, man. We appreciate it.